Main idea. Land use and transport are best friends. Think of a city like a body. Land use is where everything is located: home, work, shops, schools. Transport is how you move between these places. They constantly influence each other. If you build a new train station, transport, people will want to build homes and shops nearby. Land use. If you build a huge new neighborhood far away, land use, people will need cars and new roads to get around. Transport. The magic word. Accessibility. Accessibility is the most important idea. It doesn't just mean, can you get there? It means, how easy is it for you to reach the things you need? High accessibility. You can walk 5 minutes to a park, a grocery store, and a bus stop. Your life is convenient. Low accessibility. You have to drive 30 minutes to get to the nearest school or supermarket. Your life is car dependent. The 15-minute city dream. This is the ideal model for a neighborhood. The goal is that everyone should be able to meet their daily needs: work, food, school, park, within a 15-minute walk or bike ride from their home. To make this happen, a city needs the 4Ds. 1. Density. Enough people and buildings in one area to support shops and services. 2. Diversity. A mix of homes, offices, shops, and schools close together. 3. Proximity. Things are physically close to each other. 4. Digitalization. Using technology, like bus apps or bike sharing, to make access even easier. What shapes a city's design? Urban form. Cities don't grow by accident. Their shape is driven by government policy, where to build parks, schools, and transit, zoning laws, rules that decide if an area can have only houses or a mix of shops and offices. Investments. Building a new subway line creates a dense, walkable area around it. This is called transit-oriented development. Building a new highway often leads to urban sprawl. Conclusion. A good, sustainable city is one with high accessibility. By planning for density, diversity, and proximity, and by integrating transport with land use, we can create cities that are less congested, more livable, and fairer for everyone. Main idea. Why we need sustainable transport. Our current ways of moving around, especially by car and plane, are a major cause of the pollution that is overheating the planet. To fight climate change, we must change how our transportation systems work. Key problems. 1. The planet is warming. The last 10 years have been the hottest on record. This is mainly caused by carbon dioxide, CO, from human activities. 2. Transport is a big problem. While other sectors are starting to clean up, transportation is one of the few areas where emissions are still rising. 3. The goal. The Paris Agreement aims to limit global warming. To meet this goal, the world needs to reach net zero CO emissions by around 2050. Transportation must change for this to happen. The solution, the Avoid Shift Improve ACI framework. This is a simple 3-step strategy to make transport cleaner. 1. AVOI. Do what it means. Reduce the need to travel. How? Build cities where homes, shops, and jobs are close together. Mixed use. Promote working from home. WFH. Example. Living in a neighborhood where you can walk to the grocery store instead of driving. 2. SHIF. Do what it means. Change from high pollution modes to cleaner ones. How? Improve and promote public transport, BTS, MRT, buses, walking, and cycling. Example. Taking the BTS to work instead of driving your car. 3. IMPROVEO. What it means. Make the vehicles themselves cleaner. How? Use better technology like electric vehicles, EVs, and hybrid cars. Example. Switching from a petrol car to an electric car. Final takeaway. Creating a sustainable future for cities isn't about one single fix. It's about a combination of good city planning to avoid long trips, excellent public transport and walkable streets to enable the shift, cleaner vehicle technology to improve efficiency. By using this ACI framework, engineers and planners can design a cleaner, healthier, and more resilient transportation system for everyone. What is an urban passenger transport system? It's the entire network that lets people move around a city. It's made up of four main parts: infrastructure, the physical stuff for roads, rails, stations, vehicles and fleet, the things that move you, buses, trains, bikes, operations and management, the schedules, drivers and rules that keep it running, users and demand, the people who use the system are like you. Types of urban transport: fixed route, follows a set path and schedule, e.g., BTS, MRT, bus. Flexible, on demand, often booked via an app, e.g., Grab, MoveMe. Active, self-powered, e.g., walking, cycling. What makes a transport system good? A good system is accessible, easy to get to and use, affordable, not too expensive, reliable, runs on time, predictably, safe and comfortable. You feel secure and the ride is pleasant, sustainable, doesn't harm the environment. The big problems in city travel: 1. The first mile or last mile problem. It's hard to get from your home to the main station, first mile, and from the station to your final destination, last mile. This is often the most difficult part of a trip. 2. Lack of integration. Different transport modes, like BTS and buses, often don't connect smoothly. They need better integration in 4 areas. Startled smiley. Physical. Stations are close together. Fare. One ticket or card for everything. Information. One app to plan your whole trip. Institutional. Different companies work together. Why do people choose a certain mode of transport? It depends on trip factors, how far, how urgent, and the purpose, personal factors, your income, age, and preferences, system attributes, cost, total travel time, comfort, and reliability. Part 1. Why do we need to measure performance? We measure performance for 4 main reasons. 1. To know how well it works. Find out what's good and what's broken. 2. To make smart decisions. Use facts and data to decide where to invest money and how to improve services. 3. To improve user experience. Make sure the service is not just technically good, but also comfortable and convenient for passengers. 4. To be transparent. Show the public and officials how the system is performing, building trust and accountability. Imagine if we never checked. We wouldn't know why people are unhappy, where the delays are, or how to make things better. Part 2. How do we measure performance? The KPIs. We use tools called Key Performance Indicators, KPIs. These are like a report card that turns abstract ideas, like reliability, into numbers we can track. There are 3 types of KPIs. 1. Objective indicators, the hard facts. What they are: numbers from machines and logs. Examples: travel time, whether the bus is on time, how many people are on board. Pros: reliable and data-driven. Cons: might miss how people feel about the service. 2. Subjective indicators, people's feelings. What they are: based on passenger opinions and experiences. Examples: surveys asking about comfort, cleanliness, and perceived safety. Pros: captures the human experience. Cons: can be subjective and costly to collect. 3. Mixed or sustainability indicators, the big picture. What they are: combine facts with social and environmental goals. Examples: carbon emissions per passenger, how many people live near a bus stop, affordability. Pros: gives a complete, long-term view of the system's health. Part 3. The hands-on activity, learning by doing. The class did a real-world exercise by observing buses at Chulalongkorn University. They learned to collect data on simple things like startled smiley. Reliability: is the bus arriving on schedule? Efficiency: how long does the bus stop to let people on and off? Dwell time. Service quality: how crowded is the bus? Connect the data they saw to the bigger KPIs that transport agencies use. Reflect on how the numbers match, or don't match, what passengers actually experience. Key takeaways: you can't manage what you don't measure. To improve a transport system, you first need to know how it's performing. Both numbers and feelings matter. A bus might be on time, good objective KPI, But if it's always too crowded, passengers will be unhappy. Bad subjective KPI. Data tells a story. The numbers from observations help planners make better decisions to improve service for everyone. In short, measuring performance helps us move from a low-performance system to a high-performance one that is efficient, reliable, and people-friendly.